Alright guys, so as I promised last week, you will see a lot of new faces on both Hindi and English channels, and on the English channel you must have already seen Aman make a very cool video around the tips and tricks of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4, while Ashri has already done her first video on the Hindi channel. So do give these guys all your love, all your support as you have been giving to the rest of us. Now it's Friday, and what time is it? It's time for your favorite video of the week, which is the Q&A session, where I get to take all your questions and answer them in the best way possible. And I like how all of you responded to my appeal from last week. I asked you guys to put in more questions, and I've got a lot of them this week. In case those of you who don't know the format, it's very simple. Just go to the comments section below, put in your question, use the hashtag Let's Get Techie, and I'll take up all your questions in next week's video. The first question I have is from SM. In fact, he has two questions. The first one is, which is the best phone for a content creator in terms of camera in the price range of 30 to 35,000 rupees, all sale offers included? Pixel 6a, I would say go ahead and buy that phone at 28,000 rupees. It's a steal deal. It's a brilliant phone. You must have seen all our videos on the Hindi and English channel. I did a very thorough review on the Hindi channel. Imam did a camera comparison on the Hindi channel. Abik did a camera comparison on the English channel. So you have a lot of camera samples and images to look at and decide how good this phone is. Now his second question is somewhat related. He has asked me, how does the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE fare here in terms of camera? Now honestly, I have not used this phone, so I won't talk much about the user experience, but from what I've heard from other people, it's a fairly good phone, fairly decent phone. Just that when you compare the Pixel 6a, I've always found the Pixel 6a camera to be better than any other smartphone in the price category. In fact, I did a small little exercise here in the office where we sort of captured images from different smartphones ranging from 15,000 to 1,30,000 rupees, and the Pixel 6a stood out even in that. The next question I have is from Vishal Kriplani. In fact, again, he's also got two questions. So I like how anybody who's coming here is leaving at least two questions. Now Vishal's question is, can I suggest him a good tablet for movie purpose? Suppose he travels in a train or bus for a budget around rupees 20,000. So Vishal, first of all, Simran has already made a video on the best Android tablets you can buy right now, which is up on our Hindi channel, so you can watch that to make your job easy. If you want to stick to your budget, I'll say go for the Oppo Pad Air. It's a really good tablet at that price point. But if you can extend your budget a little bit, push it up to 25,000 rupees. The iPad Air is available during the Big Billion Day sale for rupees 25,000. I think it's a great deal. If in case you're planning to buy a tablet, you should not miss out on that one. Vishal's next question is, when will the iPad OS be launched and why it's taking so much time? So launch to ho gaya, they've already announced it. The Watch OS has already made to the watches. The iOS has already come out. I think there's some delay for whatever reason on the iPad OS. You'll hopefully get to see it in the next few days. Ashwat's question is that according to him, there are only minor differences between iPhone 14 and iPhone 13, and because the iPhone 13 is available for less during the sale, it's a better deal. So that's what we have been saying, Ashwat. In fact, you know what? I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I didn't even have to use the iPhone 14 to tell you that iPhone 13 is a better deal right now, because even going by the specs and whatever changes that Apple announced in its launch event, I could already figure out that somewhere, iPhone 14 is not going to be a huge upgrade on the iPhone 13. And now that we have used both these phones, Abhik has compared them for you, we have done a bit of our comparison on the Hindi channel, I can sort of confirm that the iPhone 14 is not a huge upgrade, and iPhone 13 is definitely a better option at the said price. Last question I have today is from Dhairya, and the question is, from reading purpose, which is the best phone under rupees 30,000? And they're saying no, I mean, they don't want it for gaming, they just want best camera and 6.5-inch display. Therefore, for that price, I'll tell you what, Poco F4 is the best phone in terms of reading content, because the display is very nice, the peak brightness is nice, you get Dolby Vision support as well, and that phone also, by the way, was launched at rupees 28,000, but you can get it for just rupees 20,000 during the sale. So that will be my pick in that particular price category. So guys, these were the questions that I had for today's video. In case I missed any question, I'm really sorry about that. You can again put it in the comment section. I'll definitely take them up in next week's video. If you have any more queries, feel free to ask us, and keep supporting Fiiber.